Hello everyone, I'm very happy to see you again. Today I introduce to you the way to change our assembly prefix and keep our assembly position number. We have a sub-assembly, include some sub-assembly and loopback. The sub-assembly with multi-sub-assembly, we make one tool to get our assembly from model, include sub and normal assembly. The tool will change our assembly prefix from tower 31 to 29 and keep all the assembly position number for both sub-assembly and normal assembly. Now we go to more detail to understand more how we do. We have the tower with some segment to erection on site. Each segment have some sub-assembly with frame and column and loop profile. We make tower to some segment to easy erection on site. Now we create report for assembly and that's how on the sub-level assembly. If we want to make at lower level, we shift low up and make the assembly in sub-assembly level, similar for other level. Now we get the assembly from the tool and that's how all the level for frame level, for segment level and for single level, and that's easy for you. You can make all the assembly one time and that select all the assembly from tower and that's make all the level for you. We get the single bar from this tower and that's all 29 tower and assembly still 31, and now we change our assembly prefix to tower 29 and keep all the assembly position change. The tool will change all prefix and assign number one by one for you for all the serial one by one. Yeah, that assign for each serial and that after finish that highlight the prefix already changed to green. That do one by one for each serial, for single, for sub and sub-assembly, each one by one. That's easy and fast for you to change and copy model and make your project more professional. If you do automatic, that là numbering random and that cannot keep the same for all the tower. Now that's finished. You perform the numbering. Yeah, that's very easy for you to control and make your project. Now we go to C# to understand how we do. First we make for single bar and rebar, and now we make for assembly. For the assembly, we get all the assembly from model. We have three options for serial selected or bar or only selected object. We get assembly from assembly or bar or component or connection. That depends on the way you select on the model assembly or bar or component. After get the assembly, you group and check all the assembly and split to each group with each serial assembly. The rule we do the same with the bar and rebar, but we have two types for the for assembly and super assembly, and we do for each one by one. We make macro to change the assembly position and rule assign numbering for each. Yeah, that depends on your idea. You can easy to make for other structure similar for project with super assembly, include multi assembly and with other level with single and small structure. You can add more structure to super assembly and make your erection on site more easy, and that can get all the model and check do and make it for you. Each kind you can check the level for each structure. You can easily change the prefix for each type or change the number, something like that. You can also easily make similar for other tower with many type structure, and you can control and check and do for each type you want very fast and easy. You can easily check and get all the assembly with all the level and do each one by one and support to speed up your project more and more easy. That are some ideas support you change assembly prefix. You can use this tool for many type of project. Thank you for your time. Hope you will get some useful information for your Tesla development in the next future. See you on the next video. Thank you.